I didn't know that was the banter section.
Do you want additional banter?
Would you
like to roll for initiative?
No, I was just gonna say I've got the new podcast set up here. I've got the parabolic space heater to my left.
I mean, is that not just chit chat? Ooh, true. Parabolic space heater.
It was $40 at Harbor Freight. It looks chintzy as all hell, but
it's gonna light your garage on fire at some point when you forget to turn it off.
My crotch? Did you say crotch?
I said garage, but yes, crotch works.
Light my crotch on fire.
Welcome to Namely 90s. Wow. The podcast that takes you back to the time before smartphones, Google, and Y2K. Join your hosts as they relive the pop culture that shaped a generation and the parts that many people wish they could forget. Listen in to the conversation about how the decade defined those who spent their childhood there and how it shaped them as adults. So, turn down the grunge and dial up the internet. Let's get started. It's time for Namely 90s.
That's right. You're listening to Namely 90s. My name's Andrew, and over there's Brandon.
That's me.
You can find us online at namely90s.com or on Instagram and Bluesky at Namely90s. You can also find the show on YouTube every Monday at youtube.com/@namely90s. And finally, if you'd like to support the show, head over to patreon.com/namely90s, also with the 90s, and get signed up for one of our support levels. Bring in the energy.
Sorry.
You may not recognize me because I'm on a real microphone and real video.
You're not being shot from like underneath.
Yes. I have to look up at the camera. It's brilliant.
It looks good.
I've got a standing podcast station now in the garage.
That's not going to tire you out.
No, I've got a anti-fatigue standing mat, the finest money can buy on Amazon. I've got the parabolic space heater from Harbor Freight,
which
keeping me toasty.
Light it on fire.
Oh, no, it's near my leg, but it's not currently on fire.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'm feeling excited. The recording on AirPods in my bedroom thing was getting kind of old.
So you're saying we should do the Christmas specials then?
Well,
we definitely don't have enough time to do them.
No,
it's less than a month away. I think
we'll have to do some sort of holiday special, but I just don't see it happening this year, you know? That's okay. It's okay. Yeah. We've been doing this almost 5 years, you know?
Yeah, but to go out on a whimper instead of a high, I don't know.
Yeah. And sometimes I just wonder, like, what the hell's the point anymore, you know?
Yeah, true. We could do 2 holiday episodes, 23rd and 30th, maybe.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. I don't know. Friday. I'll figure it out on Friday. I'll
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
But you have a recording station again, which is editor Stan. Can you put up a photo of Andrew's garage that he's recording?
Yeah, I should send a new one. I should step back and take the photo right now. But do it.
I already. So I already figured this out, Andrew. If your pod shed was the Unabomber's shed in Montana, what would be the garage that the Unabomber, Timothy McVeigh, et cetera, was in? And that'd be
my garage.
Yes, the garage that's currently pictured on the video episode.
Yes, although next week, well, next time we record, I should say, there should be a large green screen from behind me. It's basically like one of those pull down, like projector screens from school, but it's just a green screen. I'm just hoping it's wide enough to go like completely behind me. But anyway, that's to come.
So instead of what everyone else is seeing for Andrew's background and or garage is this right now, which I'm about to send you.
This is actually it's actually a backer. It's like a poster that looks like a garage, a messy garage.
That does actually look pretty professional, I gotta say.
Thank you.
But
I just need more lighting. I need a light from above.
Yes, and probably behind you to light up your green screen. But that's
I might have to downlight that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like a shed in a garage.
It's the shed in the garage.
Yeah. With the Smithsonian.
I'm pretty sure that was an AI recreation of the Unabomber's shed inside of a parking garage. Liminal spaces, my friends.
All right.
Liminal spaces. Yeah. Sorry, my holiday Christmas party was tonight, so I apologize to Andrew a couple times. I'm sorry it took me so long to get I think it was an hour and 5 minutes behind recording.
True. But I did bail on recording last night because we were having a bomb cyclone.
Really?
That's what they called it.
There.
Yeah. It was just off the coast.
With it.
And it was like the pressure was like 1,000 something millibars or whatever. And it was basically just like pulling all of the air from the mountains down to the coast. And it 500,000 people lost power. 2 people died. It was intense.
Really?
Yeah. We have a lot of above ground power lines, and we really only lost it for a few seconds, but it was real touch and go there for a while. My computer reset a few times. So there was just really no way we were recording last night.
Fair. So 1,000 millibar is just under 1 atmosphere. Just so everyone knows, or 1 to the 10th or 1 to the e to the 5th power pascals. Yeah.
I have to turn the autofocus off. It's causing problems.
Your autofocus. Fair.
Every time I would move back, it would autofocus weirdly.
That's true. But you're still figuring out the setup.
Yeah. It's not fully up to speed, but it's pretty close. I mean, I got the mic, I got the headphones, got some lighting, got the old webcam. So I'm feeling good about it.
True. What are you most proud of in this new setup?
I bought an iPad mount or a tablet mount for my small mixer. And so my small mixer, as you can see in the photo, is to the left of my laptop, mounted on the wall next to my microphone stand. And I do it just feels very space age and futuristic to have a wall mounted mixer. It
is very, your entire setup screams Star Trek, The Next Generation, workstation.
And I got these 2 panel lights over here from Amazon. They're actually pretty bright, but I just think I need another one above.
Yeah. You are in a garage.
And I do have the lights off in the garage. This is just the recording lights providing this.
Fair.
Yeah. So
you do look, you somehow look more professional than, and that you've lost 20 pounds from recording on your bed.
If only I could be You want to watch that on video. That's namely90s.com/YouTube or youtube.com/namely90s. I think both links still work. Anyway, so the cyclone has subsided. We're supposed to get some more rain on Friday, but it should be good to record.
We're getting rain Friday, Saturday, and most of next week, it seems. At least in here.
Well, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. And as Thanksgiving tends to be the time that we start to think about holiday shopping, if not more so than already. Actually, by the way, your wife, Kayla, sent me my gift today.
Yeah.
Blew me away.
What did we buy you this year?
Yeah. What didn't you buy me this year? No. Do you know?
No, I literally don't know.
Oh, I'll let you ask her. No.
She probably actually told me at some point, so now it's dangerous to ask her. I have forgotten.
She got me a gift certificate to the gallery that she got one of those.
Oh, that's from. Right. Yes. She did tell me this. I remember now. I just have a poor memory.
Insane. I was like, thank you so much to the both of you. And,
yeah. We haven't figured out where to put ours yet, but we have it.
I think I'll probably put it in the corner over here above.
Very nice. Very nice.
I did mention when you guys were in town that I've walked past that shop a million times and have been wanting one of those since I moved here, but never in my wildest dreams did I think I would be getting one. So thank you both.
Yeah. Absolutely. I was happy to work a lot to pay for that for you.
Yes, I was like, Well,
I mean, they weren't that much.
Okay.
I didn't think. I don't know. I don't remember.
It's more. Let's just say it's more than I was expecting for my Christmas budget.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, now you're obligated, so get by it. No, just kidding.
I was like, oh, geez. But it's the thought that counts. But also, good Lord. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
But speaking of holiday gifts and presents, I figured since it's Black Friday this week, people actually started Black Friday on Friday the 21st. So weird.
That's not Black Friday, but yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that the Friday before Black Friday is Black Friday, but I do understand because I think it's the latest possible day it could be Thanksgiving this year. American Thanksgiving, whatever, Canadians. Hi to our Canadian friends. Black Friday falls too close to Christmas, so they're trying to have people buy more earlier. Capitalism. But you're listening to a 90s podcast, so we're going to throw some 90s gifts. We're going to make the definitive 90s gift guide for you tonight.
Not a gift
today,
guide.
This morning, whenever you're listening to us. And we're also maybe looking over this list from My Modern Met with 25 throwback gifts full of 90s nostalgia. But first, of course, the best 90s nostalgia gift for anyone, Andrew knows. This would be
to the life hack guru by mistake.
Jules' Night Without Armor.
Oh, yes.
A book of poetry. If you love the 90s, if you've ever heard a Jewel song, if the person you're getting a gift for has ever heard a Jewel song.
Yeah, a night was it say A Night Without Armor.
That's
Armor. That's a good one.
At used bookstores everywhere. Possibly on Amazon. I think that's where I originally got it for
It's
Andrew.
not a big seller these days.
I'm pretty sure it was old stock, but yeah. Another thing that's coming back, Tamagotchis.
Yeah.
Of course, there's the original Tamagotchis you can get, but if you go to Premium Bandai, which is p-bandai.com, you can find some Tamagotchis in the search link.
Tamagotchi.
Or technically they're Digimon.
Then forget it.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
But I know there's like new Tamagotchis out that you can get. Oh, here we go. There's the Tamagotchi Timer. There's the Tamagotchi Uni, which is like a wristwatch Tamagotchi. There's the original Tamagotchis at Premium Bandai. They're $25. If you're into Jujutsu Kaisen, there's a Jujutsu Kaisen Tamagotchi with a little character holding it. $30 for a black limited edition Tamagotchi. It's if you want that nostalgia of keeping a pet alive, but knowing that you could in fact accidentally kill it and not reap any consequences. Yeah. Tamagotchis for you.
Go to petsovernight.com.
Petsovernight.com, delivering little bundles of love in a box overnight. What else? Anything?
But there's a whole list here.
Yeah. Anything else catch your eye so far?
Don't know what a caboodle is.
No, I think that looks like some sort of like.
I do remember the
case.
Magnadoodle. I love the little magnets that never looked like the shape that they were supposed to be.
True. I remember they would never like fully erase either.
This picture of the Magnadoodle is clearly just like a photograph of a Magnadoodle that someone drew like on with Photoshop, because that's not how it looks when you draw on a Magnadoodle.
And that's how they look like when they're selling them, which I believe is false advertising. False advertising. It doesn't look that good.
Magic Eye 20th anniversary book. Must be like a Bayside Tigers sweatshirt.
And you watched the remake of Saved by the Bell on Peacock, right?
I did not. Who would? That sounds terrible.
Well, it got 2 seasons somehow.
Nickelodeon cartoon socks. Ooh, the 90s candy box.
With candy from 1990.
We got Ooze Tube, Hubba Bubba, The Smarties. Ooh, it looks good. The Sour Punch straws. That is my jam right there.
Sour Punch straws, really? Ooh.
Yeah, I would always go to the arcade, get the tickets, go get the Sour Punch straws. It's the best.
So stocking stuffers, vintage
Push Pop
90s candies.
Oh yeah, dude, yeah. Mambas. Winter Fresh gum. This is that one that looks kind of like a baby bottle.
The baby bottle pop.
Yep.
Baby bottle pop.
But then Crybabies. I forgot about Crybabies.
Yeah,
it's all about like Warheads and all that stuff. But the Crybabies, that's kind of an OG right there.
There's some Chupa Chups. I have a question.
Oh,
Would you?
I didn't know the Nerds Rope was an old thing. I thought that had like.
Oh yeah.
The Nerd Rope I thought was a new thing, but it's just come back.
Mm-hmm. Would you rather just douse your tongue in citric acid or have a sour warhead?
A sour warhead.
Get a little flavor in with your citric acid.
Just dip your tongue in battery acid, or no, that's different.
Slightly different. Following that, there's a That's So 90s trivia game. It seems like so.
Some of the stuff is just like 90s themed stuff that you can buy now.
Yeah, like we bought, I think 2 years ago, 90s Trivial Pursuit mini pack cards.
And we never used it on the show, and then my kids spilled them everywhere, and they got thrown away, I think.
They got thrown. That's hilarious. Well, I have 2 copies, so I should send you the other one.
You did.
I guess
that's the one they ruined.
Really? That's hilarious. Well, let's ask Andrew a quick question from our 90s Trivial Pursuit cards that we never used. All right. What iconic 90s movie starring Alicia Silverstone and Paul Rudd was actually inspired by the novel Emma by Jane Austen?
That'd be Clueless.
That's correct.
Clueless. I will say, I thought that was based on Shakespeare.
Yes.
Like, every GD movie in the world.
Well, because 10 Things I Hated About You was that Taming of the Shrew?
We go through this every time. It was just like, it's based on Shakespeare. I'm like, well, okay, but like, there's only so many stories to be told.
Hamlet.
There's only so many stories to be told.
And
he told all of them.
Shakespeare was notorious for taking ancient Greek dramas and making them modern for his time. So that's fair. What Labour Party candidate was elected in 1997, becoming the youngest prime minister of Great Britain in the 20th century? Ooh. If you want to pass, I have
Tony
a second
Blair.
question. That's correct, Tony Blair.
Okay,
last one. What Cuban boy, the sole survivor of a 1999 ocean escape to Florida, was caught in a custody battle between his relatives in both countries?
Who is Elian Gonzalez?
You are correct. Andrew wins this round of
Indeed,
1990s Trivial Pursuit.
Because I remember people were calling him Alien Gonzalez, which is so offensive.
That's the word. Good Lord.
So offensive. My God. Anyway, Lisa Frank stickers. Those are really prideful. Floppy disk coasters. Now I could get down on some floppy disk coasters. That sounds pretty legit.
I mean, are they just actual floppy disks or are they actually coasters?
I don't know, but that's one of those words like you spell that wrong, you're in trouble.
Or if you've been drinking a little bit and you slur your words. Furby earrings. Would you want Furby earrings?
Would they randomly come to life in the middle of the night and frighten everybody in the house?
They just randomly turn on and go, nah, nah, nah.
Clear phone enamel pin. Who wears pins?
People from the 80s and the 90s.
$15.
The side boob.
A nostalgia sticker. So it's like a notebook with a bunch of stickers on it. Actually, I'm listening to old Love Line still. And now a bunch of people are calling in, like enamored young teenage girls are like, oh my God, you're on my notebook. You're all over my notebook. And you're also written on my shoes. Do people write stuff on shoes?
Like the canvas shoes, I guess. I don't remember doing that, but yeah.
The Best Buy remember turn your computer off before midnight sticker for Y2K.
That's funny. Also, you've just blurred yourself out on there. It is.
It does that. I turned off autofocus, but it keeps doing it.
I do actually have that exact Nintendo 64 sticker on my carrying case for my Nintendo 64 Switch controllers. Slap bracelets are back. What? And crazy straws.
Yeah, the crazy stuff. AKA the things that just melt in my dishwasher every time I forget that they're not dishwasher safe.
How often do you do that?
Pretty often. The troll dolls, those were always creepy. And then they always end up nude at some point. Okay, the enamel pins need to stop.
Yeah.
Light Bright. I liked Light Bright. It was kind of cool.
They do have, this one's a mini Light Bright. I've actually seen those at Urban Outfitters for like stocking stuffer gifts, but they're like almost $15.
We've got the Jelly Roll pens, which are
Jelly Roll.
It's actually just a large white country singer in pen form.
Oh yeah, that
with
is
lots of face tattoos. I do have to say, like someone turned in a form that like I had to send into the state in like purple gel pen. I was like, you can't fill out a form in gel pen. What is this?
Do they dot the eyes with hearts as well?
I don't recall, but it says at the top, ice cream smooth. Does that mean I can eat it? No. The 90s solo cup mug. That is cool. I got to get that. It looks like a low quality knockoff though.
Definitely. Video store candle, which is also a Blockbuster knockoff.
Like at this point, can we not just put the Blockbuster logo on it? Like they're finally closing the Bend, Oregon store.
What? No.
Yeah.
We should do a podcast from there before they close.
I think it just says premium fragrance. Like, does it actually smell like video store? Does it smell like vomit and popcorn?
The scent profile does start with popcorn, carpet, VHS, top notes, butter, carpet, fibers, dust, and sugar. Mid notes, popcorn, VHS box, base notes, patchouli, and
bunch
sandal.
of stoners in there. I still think vomit, like old, like just dirty commercial carpet.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, that's
kind of a fun one. I would try it.
Okay.
MTV sweatshirt, music trivia game, Game Boy heat changing mugs. Those are kind of fun.
Oh yeah, that's cool. The screen when it's warm will turn into like it looks like Super Mario World or Super Mario Land 1. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start wearing a butterfly choker just all around.
I mean, that seems like your style.
And that's it. Thanks, Madeline Muzdakis. That's the most obnoxious way I've ever seen Madeline spelled.
It's French.
Well, she isn't writing. She enjoys hiking, film photography, whatever that means, and studying law while cuddling with her cat, Georgia. But she only studies law while cuddling with her cat. They've had to intervene a couple of times.
She has a BA in history and mathematics from Brown, and an MA in European and Russian studies from Yale.
Brown and Yale, damn, she's gonna come sue us when she passes the bar.
I was gonna say, she seems to be writing for a website for no money.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank the 90s. All right. If we actually had a Namely 90s minute, this is where it would be, but enjoy the
And now let's go to Brandon for the not Namely 90s minute. And now enjoy the song from Jelly Roll.
That jelly roll. Roll. Okay.
Okay, stop. Now back to the show.
Yeah. All right. To end the episode, let's see if we can get through this before the timer goes off.
Yeah.
We got BuzzFeed quiz. Yeah, I just found this one. We'll tell you which 90s sitcom family you're having Thanksgiving dinner with based on your food preferences. By BuzzFeed staff from 2018.
Oh boy.
You can find this in our description below.
Oh, you can go first.
Sure. First things first, which plate are you eating your food off of? Is it a white plate? Is it a red paper plate? Is it a pink enamel plate, possibly? Or is it fine china?
Ooh, it's the fine china for me. We always busted out the nicer dishes for Thanksgiving.
I guess it's been like a decade and a half of celebrating it with my my uncle and aunt and her family. Oh no, this year we're probably doing regular plates. Maybe paper. I don't know.
Nice.
Paper's good for Thanksgiving, I feel like.
Okay.
But I'm doing regular.
Okay.
Regular.
Now that you have your plate, which bread are you picking? We can choose cornbread, a dinner roll, a homemade biscuit, or brioche.
Ooh, I do like brioche, but for Thanksgiving dinner, I like that dinner roll.
Ooh, the dinner roll.
Because you can make a little sandwich out of it.
We have done the dinner roll historically.
Mm-hmm.
Cornbread seems a little bit off kilter, although some of the cornbread like dressing is pretty good that you make up.
Yeah, I feel like it's a Midwest thing.
The homemade biscuit is kind of a whole vibe, so I'm gonna go with that. I've never done it, but I might do it.
Yeah, do some drop biscuits.
Those look good, man.
Time for some apps. Are you having a seasonal soup, which looks like I would say butternut
squash.
Some deviled eggs, a cheese plate, or onion dip.
Ooh, man. Ooh. So I do like a deviled egg. I think sometimes they're a little bit funky. You know, they get that skin on top and they kind of sit in that puddle of water. Cheese is a bit too rich for me. Like I can't have that much dairy, but I'll tell you what, like once you start eating that onion dip, you cannot stop with those like those look like wavy Lays.
Lays, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. I'm going to go with the onion dip.
Which is also just all sour cream and
I know,
pan fried onions and
my
butter.
Mouth has just started watering profusely.
I feel like deviled eggs are like an Easter thing. Like I don't do it for Thanksgiving. And I would have gone onion dip, but I guess I'll do seasonal soup.
I think it is weird. I've never seen someone have a soup course prior to Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, right.
We're going to serve a hearty pasta fagioli.
Please sit down or please enjoy this appetizer, vichyssoise.
Pick a side dish: baked mac and cheese, dressing, yams, or potato salad.
Ooh, I'm gonna scoot in for the baked mac and cheese. So we don't do.
We don't do mac. That's never been a thing. But dressing, I will just go ham on some dressing. We call it stuffing. I don't care what you say. I know it doesn't go in the bird. Stuffing. We do an apple sage walnut stuffing. It's tremendous. It's tremendous. It's the very best.
So
there's the most apples.
I've said this before, instead of stuffing, usually we'll do sticky rice, Chinese sticky rice, like dim sum sticky rice. Always like that.
That's sacrilege.
It's quite good. Is it my turn? Yes.
Yes.
All right. You got to be a little healthy. Pick a veggie. Corn on the cob, Brussels sprouts, collard greens, or glazed carrots.
Brussels all day long. I make roasted Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts are good. Again, corn on the cob, not a Thanksgiving thing for me. Collard greens.
What I'm not liking, I want to say, by the way, is as you go through this.
Yeah.
Like
one is very specific.
Yeah, the collard greens.
Baked mac and cheese. Yeah.
Like I need to almost go through this to see which family that gives to you.
Cornbread.
Anyway, what were you choosing?
I like me a glazed carrot, if I'm being honest, out of the remaining three. The
next one, this is tough because it's like they have to ask the question, but the rest of the choices are dumb. Time for the main attraction. Choose a meat. Fried chicken, turkey, ham, and Cornish hens.
I mean, I make a nice spatchcock turkey for Friendsgiving.
I bet you do.
But I feel like you're going to want to do turkey.
Have you ever had anything else for the protein on Thanksgiving?
Prime rib, because my my step cousin and her husband apparently don't like turkey. I do like turkey is, you know what, we can both do turkey. I don't care.
Well, and also, I don't know, I do enjoy a ham, but that's so more of an Easter thing. I don't know why, like the resurrection of Jesus is like, I gotta have ham, you know? Oh, I just clipped on that. Sorry.
It's the absolution of kosher.
You'll have to, my audio went too high there. But anyway, I'll choose turkey as well. Okay, your turn to say one.
Is it? Oh, it's finally time for dessert. Pick a pie. Apple pie, pecan pie, peach cobbler, racist, or sweet potato pie.
I don't believe that they didn't put pumpkin pie in here.
I believe sweet potato pie is pumpkin pie.
No. I've never had sweet potato pie, but I guess I would try it. Sounds kind of good.
It's because the pumpkin pie the pumpkin pie filling pumpkin is actually not pumpkin, but like sweet potato, or it's something. It's not sweet potato. It's
anyway,
not it's not like the carving pumpkins. It's like
right. It's a sugar pumpkin.
Yes.
So let's see. I will go with apple pie because we always have apple pie and pumpkin pie, and I usually have both.
Same. I'll do sweet potato pie because that sounds good.
Buried under a mountain of
whipped cream.
And not like we do Cool Whip. Like it's kind of sacrilege, but we're a Cool Whip family. You just destroy it with Cool Whip. It's great.
Just destroy. God damn it.
And you just destroy it with Cool Whip.
And you just destroy it with Cool, yeah.
Cool Whip.
Okay. Cool.
Moving on. Lastly, you need something to wash all that food down with. Martinelli's sparkling cider, a nice Merlot, pink Moscato via Target, and soda.
That's barefoot for you.
It tastes like feet. Go ahead.
Well, of this selection, I'm going to go with Martinelli's.
Yeah, I mean, Martinelli's is very nostalgic.
Yeah.
Soda? I got to drink the Martinelli's, you know? We usually do, if we're going to do red, we'll do a Pinot because it goes well with the turkey.
Right.
As well as a red goes with turkey. I know it's like drink whatever you like, but not Merlot.
Technically, whites should go with turkey.
I know, but actually there's kind of a movement toward drink what you like, right? I mean,
yes.
And if you're going to go with a red, go with a lighter red.
Yeah. Which is not a Merlot.
A nice Pinot.
Fair. What
didn't generate anything.
Then you didn't click one of them.
Who did I miss?
I don't know. Go back and check. I got the Winslows from Family Matters.
Is that every answer? I also got the Winslows from Family Matters. Get ready for a We Are Family Thanksgiving dinner packed with all the fixins: greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkey, rabbit, you name it. What?
I don't
Hope you're all
remember.
excited for the fun dinner times you have in store. Funny yet wise words of wisdom from Grandma Winslow, fighting Eddie for the last piece of apple pie, and of course, Urkel coming in and crashing the whole dinner. What? That has got to be the only answer you can get.
I didn't even pick apple pie. Is it because the only ones we did together was turkey
and Martinelli's.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Let me just randomly pick paper plates, cornbread, deviled eggs.
I don't like where this is going.
Baked mac and cheese, randomly, collard greens, fried chicken.
Jeez, stop.
Peach cobbler, randomly, soda, pink Moscato.
Soda. I don't know.
I got the Winslows from Family Matters.
All right, I'm going through and doing it again. Hold on. How do I reset this?
It says retake in the bottom left corner of.
Okay, now I'm gonna go. Like I'm gonna take a left turn here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go the pink plate.
Okay.
I'm gonna go brioche because no one does that. I'm going to the weirdest ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think cheese plate's kind of out of the off center. Let's go potato salad. Like if you serve potato salad at Thanksgiving, you're a serial killer. Like that is the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Corn on the cob is decidedly maniacal for this.
Mm-hmm.
Cornish hens.
Yep.
No. Ham. Ham is real weird for this. And dessert. Ooh.
Interesting.
Pecan pie, I'm gonna say. And then we're gonna go with the worst wine choice you could possibly make for this meal. Hey, I got the Banks from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They did have like that fancy, rich but tacky thing going on. So those pink plates feel like they would go with that. Get ready for a bad and bougie Thanksgiving dinner.
No expense has been spared for this event. The silver has been polished, the wine has been poured, and Uncle Phil is at the head of the table, ready to slice the decadent bird.
Yes, the well-known ham bird.
But make sure you mind your manners. I did Cornish game hens. Make sure you mind your manners, or Jeffrey might tinker with your food.
Wow, what a terrible, terrible thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, any words of wisdom for this coming Thanksgiving for our listeners out there?
Yeah, make sure to avoid politics at all costs.
Yeah,
your family members are emboldened
to turn you into the Gestapo. Remember, McCarthyism is still alive and well.
Indeed.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And that's it for this week edition of Namely 90s. Remember, you can find new episodes out every Monday. Find us on Instagram, Bluesky, and YouTube at Namely 90s with 90s, and tell us what you want us to talk about on future episodes. Actually, everyone just started migrating over to Bluesky recently. So yeah, hello, new listeners from Bluesky.
Hello.
If you'd like to support the show, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/namely90s, also with the 90s. And finally, you can also contact us through our website, namely90s.com. Please subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Audible, Cornish Game Hens, Pocket Cast, Castbox, iHeart, Good Pods, and wherever you get your podcasts from. I'm Brandon. That's Andrew, and we will catch you next time.
Indubitably.